Hey guys, welcome to my first ever vlog. Is that that's are they still calling it that? The kids still calling it that? Uh, um, I'm doing a vlog. It's on top of the other things that I already do, the projects that I already have, such as um, the podcast, two different podcasts and a podcast network, and blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna bore you with that because you could see, you could just pretty much. I'm sure I'll put a link somewhere soon. But the reason I'm doing the vlog is this is gonna be a kind of a diary for me about pretty much about I don't want to say weight loss, but it's gonna be a weight loss journal. I think. Um, I travel a lot. I'm a comedian. For those of you who don't know, I'm a professional comedian, and I travel a lot. And I've been dealing with weight issues my entire life. I'm not boo-hooing. I'm not like, "oh, woe is me" type of shit. I'm just pretty much laying out there why I've want to start doing a vlog. My wife started her vlog recently, a couple of weeks ago, and she kind of inspired me, and she kind of encouraged me, as she does with everything in my career. She kind of encouraged me to start doing this. And in talking to a friend of mine, that's him right there, actually texting. You can't see it, but trust me, it's on the screen. Don Gray, comedian Don Gray, Dongrey. He's fantastic. He's another guy that is on a comedy. You can check out his podcast called Comedy Fitness, and it's all about exercising and tips, and he makes it really funny, and he's great. But in talking to him, he also told me, he also encouraged me to do this because he said, "Man, you've been losing a little bit of weight now, and the struggle is real, and it's a daily struggle, and there are millions of people that go through it, and maybe you can help somebody out with what you're going through. Not just the good days, but the bad days, and it's good to videotape it and just record yourself doing this." So everybody has their reasons for trying to lose weight. Mine. I gotta say, throughout my entire life, mine have never really been vain. Mine have never really been because that's, I guess, I'm not a vain person, which is, again, nothing wrong with wanting to look good. There's nothing wrong with that. I just never cared. I know it's wrong. I just never cared enough. It's not a looking good thing for me. For me, I just this time around, every time it's been different, every reason has been different, but this time around, back either I want to say March is when I started the diet, but back when before I started it, I went to my family and I went to Disney World, and my daughter found a new love for Star Wars, which is fantastic, and she wanted to go on a ride with me, and I couldn't. I couldn't go on a ride with her because I couldn't fit in the fucking ride. So I don't want to be that dad. I don't want to be that dad. I want to be the dad that goes on rides with their kids. That goes on rides with his kids. I don't want to be the dad who can't do it. And I couldn't. I couldn't do it. My wife went with her, and she loved it, and she got it. And when she came back, she was like, "Papi, you should have been there. You should do it." And she was only 4. She was only 4 at the time, so I didn't. There's no way of telling a 4-year-old, Papi's too fat. So everybody has their reasons, but this is the reason why I'm trying to lose weight this time, and this is the reason why I don't want to quit. So if making this vlog will help me stay on track and help me not quit, then so be it. But that's the reason. So hope you keep watching. Thanks. That's what I started doing. That's what I'm decided to do. It is June 7th today, as I'm recording this, and I've been trying to lose weight. I started this time around, started trying to lose weight, I would say mid-February, maybe March. I forget. I think it's I want to say mid-February, March. I'll put the specific dates. I'm sure I'll put it somewhere there or whatever. But I'm down 35 pounds. I know you can't tell because I'm super fucking fat still. But I'm proud of myself regardless. Nonetheless, I'm proud of myself. It's been difficult, and I've done various numerous things from the slow carb diet, which if you could pretty much Google that and know what the slow carb diet is, which is basically only the only kind of carbs you intake would be like beans. I forget whether they're called I forget. I'm not gonna bore you with scientific shit. Um, Science. But so I started with that. Then I went to absolutely no carbs. Then I kind of plateaued a little bit. So about 3 weeks ago, I started Weight Watchers, and I started that because my wife started that a couple months ago. She's down at this point 22.5 pounds, 22 pounds and counting, from this recording, and she encouraged me to do it because she loves it, and I've seen she's been doing so great with it. Something that she wanted to start doing. She wanted to start losing weight. I always told her, you look great to me. But she took it upon herself to start doing that, and I'm very proud of her for that. So when I plateaued 3 weeks ago basically didn't do any exercise, and I lost. It was at 27 at one point, but then me and her went on a cruise, so kind of gained back a couple pounds. So I would say realistically, I had lost 25 pounds if I'm being fair. 25 pounds before I plateaued. It was 27, but then I gained a couple. You get it, right? So I started doing the Weight Watchers about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, yesterday, as a matter of fact, and it's been going really well. It's a slow process. The Weight Watchers is a slow process, but it's been going really well. I'm down now 35 pounds. I've added exercise to the mix, slowly but surely. The total amount of exercise I've done started 3 weeks ago. Technically started a week ago, and I did. Yeah, it was 8 days ago. I went back to CrossFit. I had done CrossFit like a year and a half ago, and I love it. I really do. I enjoy CrossFit a lot. But because I travel, my schedule doesn't allow me to have any kind of I can't be in a membership situation, because then I'll get charged for 2 or 3 weeks that I'm out of town, and that's ridiculous. I don't have the money for that kind of shit. So, oh yeah, I do curse every once in a while. I try not to, but every once in a while, like you just heard, shit just came out. So then I started CrossFit 8 days ago. I did my first class in about a year and a half. Then I've taken since then 2 other classes, and again, it was just because I happened to be in town. I happened to be at home that long. And then my third class was yesterday. And today I'm on a cruise ship because I'm performing on a cruise ship this week for the next 2 weeks, as a matter of fact. And I went to the gym today, which I feel really proud about myself, because it's a lot easier for me. I don't know why. It's just, again, it's a mental thing, as most of us know. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're watching this, it's a lot easier for me to go to a class and do CrossFit than it is for me to get myself out of my cabin, which is a nice cabin. They gave me a great cabin with a balcony and the whole nine. But it's a lot easier for me to go to a CrossFit class while I'm at home, even if I have to get in my car and drive, than it is for me to get to the gym to get myself out of the cabin. I was supposed to go. I told myself last night, okay, you're gonna go to the gym at 11 in the morning, or maybe noon, the latest. And then I woke up, and then I went to eat breakfast, and I was like, well, let the food go down. Let the food go down. And I ended up going. It was 6 o'clock by the time I ended up going, but I did. I was there at 6 o'clock, and I worked out and had a good workout. So I'll show you. I will include videos of my working out, even though seeing a fat guy sweating probably not something that you guys want to see. But Don Gray, again, going back to my friend Don, he got me into a really great app. It's a 7-minute workout. It's a Johnson & Johnson 7-minute workout app. There's 1,000 of these apps, but I like the Johnson & Johnson one. It's the one with the little red, it's a red square that the little logo is a red square with little white dots around it, and it says 7M workout. It's from Johnson & Johnson. It's a free app. Basically the kind of workouts that they do, and I forget the name of it, and I'm sure I'll type it up and put it somewhere here in the editing, is when you do it's circuit training, and that's not the word I was looking for, but it's circuit training type of working out, where you do 30 or 45 seconds of one exercise. You take a 10 or 5-10 second rest, and then you quickly go into the next exercise. So you do 45 seconds or 30 seconds of squats, and then 5 second rest, and then you do another 30, and you go directly into 30 seconds of push-ups, then 30 seconds of this, and then 30 seconds of planking, and 30 seconds. So you go into that. I've incorporated that after within my regular gym workout. So I'll go. What I did today, for example, I did the gym. I did a mile on the elliptical because I have bad knees because I'm fat, and I did a mile of that, which is fine. Then I did. You're supposed to do 7 minutes, hence the name, 7-minute workout. Truth be told, I do maybe 5 exercises, 6 exercises, so it's not 7 minutes. I can't get through that physically because it's, I can't. I try to push myself a little bit more, and every day, which is what we all try to do. But I do that, and then 5 or 6 exercises, and as much as I can physically, and then I jump back onto the elliptical and I do another mile. And then I try to do another 5 or 6 exercises. Today I did not complete the second time around. I didn't do that. I was just my knee was really hurting me. Weird how on the elliptical my knee hurts after a half hour, but I did 2 classes or 3 classes now of CrossFit, and my knee wasn't even an issue. I didn't even have my compression knee sleeve yesterday for the CrossFit class, but anyway, and that was the workout today. I've been eating lean, been trying to ease off on the carbs, even though Weight Watchers isn't really about that. Weight Watchers is just kind of keeping track of what you eat, which is another good reason to have them. It's when you keep track of every little thing you eat, you kind of like surprise yourself, and then you get to a point where you see food and you're like, no, I've already had such and such amount of food today, so it's a good thing. But I did that, and I did eat a cheeseburger, which was fine. I had no mayo, no ketchup, trying to limit that. I didn't have fries. If I'm gonna have something like a cheeseburger, I try not to have the fries. I try. So I didn't have any fries today, and that's it. I just ate my dinner. My dinner was flank steaks, little like minute steaks, like the little thin ones. I had that. I had a couple of little pieces of that, and I had some ground beef, and I had a spoon, literally a spoon, not a huge massive serving spoon, a spoon of mashed potatoes, just to kind of do that, throw some kind of carbs into the mix. So that's my day today. This is the vlog. If you're going through the struggle, I understand what you're going through, and hopefully we could go through this shit together. And let me know what you guys think. And I don't know how often I'll do these, but I'll try to do these every so often. If I'm having a bad day, I'll try to do a confessional like they do on MTV on The Real World. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it didn't go on too long. And again, just trying to be real, trying to be honest, and letting you know I know about the struggle, and keep following me. Thanks.